Hi, it's Aaron Gocs again, and welcome back. We're getting to know some of the acts of the 2017 Melbourne Comedy Fest. And right here we have Sarah Jones. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. That was such a formal... I liked it.
Yeah, I never know what to do.
Yeah, high
five?
No, that's really lame.
You've done a few festivals before?
I have. So I did a double act show. My double act's called Jonestown, so we've been doing that for a few years. But this time we are taking separate paths. We have split up for a while because I'm doing a solo show and he is making a baby with his wife.
Oh, so, cool, yes.
Yeah, both equally valid
And how do you feel about that? Like, is it sort of... solo show
like he's
part,
choosing
not
the baby
his
over
part.
me.
Because it can be like kind of exciting, or it can be,
Yeah, it is exciting. It's exciting and scary in different ways.
Yeah.
Because sometimes with a double act, obviously you have to compromise and all that sort of stuff, and that can be frustrating. And so I like the part of the solo show is that you get to just do whatever you want. But on the other hand, with a double act, sometimes you get to compromise in a good way about your ideas, whereas with this sometimes I feel like I write some stuff that's really crazy and it would be better to have someone be like, hey mate, let's just rail that in. So luckily we are very good friends, so I still bounce ideas off him and all my other comedian friends, and have done trial shows, and I just took it to Perth and stuff, so it's a process of refining it.
I've got muso friends in bands and stuff, and I like to talk with them about the comparison or the non-comparison, I don't know what that word is.
Differences?
Yeah, being a solo artist and having to collaborate with guitarists and drummers. And it's interesting, isn't it? And like sometimes there's good things and bad things in it's
in all
interesting
of that.
that you said a partner can tell you to tone it down.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's kind of the opposite. That I like working with people because they get things out of me.
Yeah,
that
that's
I wouldn't.
true.
And by myself, I become not through laziness or effort, but I just.
Yeah, sometimes with a creative idea, it only takes you so far, and then when you bounce the idea off someone else, they let you see it in a different way, and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But my show's a ventriloquist show, so essentially I do have a lot of people to bounce off, but they're all puppets, so it's not quite the same.
Just logistically, it changes things a bit too, doesn't it?
It does. Like when I did Jonestown, when I was finished, I couldn't just pack Nick up and put him in a box, which is what I do with my puppets now. So it's like, it's easier in many ways.
And promotion-wise and doing, you could have split the answers here. Where it's
Well, for our last show, we wore the same costumes the whole time, and by the end we were both really smelly, which was problematic. But now I can just put puppets in the washing machine, so that's easier as well.
That's a bonus, So, something that doesn't get talked about often is the smells of the festival.
I think we smell fine now, which is good, but by the end of a festival...
My first compliment to that.
You smell fine. It's very high praise indeed. By the end of the festival, the comedians have deteriorated to some extent. There's smells, there's a lot of malnutrition. It's pretty bleak.
Would you say it's a bit like... on being like on a ship or something, like
probably in the olden days where I don't know. And every comedy festival I try and prepare a lot. Before comedy festival starts, often I like pre-cook some meals and freeze them, but then I will have eaten them all in the first few days because I'm really anxious and want to eat lots of stuff. It never really works out, that preparing.
So we might just find out a few details for people who want to come along. Can you kind of give us title, venue?
So the show, it's a ventriloquist comedy show, and it's called Creepy Dummy. It's on at the Butterfly Club for the first 2 weeks. Please come to it.
It's a really cool venue too, Butterfly Club.
It's great, and it's great for this show particularly because this show is sort of about weird, creepy, spooky ventriloquist dummies, and the whole inside of the Butterfly Club looks like someone's weird old aunt's house that's possibly haunted. So it's a good match.
Awesome. And tickets are on sale now?
Yeah, if you go to the Butterfly Club website, you can find them.
Do we mention time of it? Or?
Well, it's on at 7 o'clock, but it also has a few 5:30 sessions because I like to give everyone an opportunity and not because of any fuck up with the dates at all. It's also one extra night at Alma Terrace, which again is definitely not because of any venue issues and because I wanted it that way.
Awesome. All right, thanks a lot, Sarah, for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Hope your festival is excellent.
Thank you. I'll see you later when we're both stinkier and have eaten way too many late night. What's your late night go-to at Comedy Festival? There's that place across from the town hall, but it got closed down for food poisoning, which is
so I've only been once before.
Oh yeah, you're about to discover a whole new culinary delights of 2 a.m. meals on Burke Street or wherever.